Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. And wow, I'm doing the sign of Leo for 2020 predictions. We got some big energies on the table here. For 2020, you guys are going to experience a lot of change, a lot of good changes, and bad habits being let go of. So let's first of all do our intro. My name's Tracy. I know I have new viewers. I am so grateful, you guys, so grateful to have you here. Welcome to the Love Tribe. Forgive me for being in my jammies, but it's my favorite way to do reading, so I'm usually in my jammies. Um, yeah, thank you for being here. If you like these videos, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and to share with friends and family. We are officially less than 300 subscribers away from being official on YouTube and being able to have a community page where we can help one another and connect. Also being able to do live chats and there's a lot of things I want to do with this channel, but we got to get over that first hurdle. So if you like my reading and you would like to introduce me to some of your friends or family or co-workers, please don't hesitate to do so. Thank you for being here to support me. I was running a special. It was supposed to be until January 1st. However, I had some people reach out that I didn't get back a hold of because I was celebrating with family. So I am extending it until Monday, which is the 6th, Monday the 6th. And then that's the cutoff. The prices go back to the higher price. And so if you're interested in that, even if you want to purchase it now, pay for it now, and use it whenever, I can email you like a promissory note, which would act as your gift certificate for the future. And we're just going to go from there. If you'd like to donate to my channel to help keep it going or to help it expand and grow, there's a link for that. If you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee just to say thank you, there's a link for that. And yeah, we're just going to get busy. Oh, don't forget to check out K Moon and Charlotte from Happy Twins 1111. Their latest video is also listed in my description box below. They're great, great readers, and I'm not real good with astrology, and I think K Moon is awesome. I really love the way she does her astrological forecast, especially for the twin flames. All right, now we're going to get into Leo's 2020 prediction. And let me tell you, you got some energy going on here, Leo. Where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? I feel like a lot of you Leos set your intentions for 2020 to get healthy. You know, to maybe quit smoking or lose weight, or because we have we have begin to explore, address your addictions, the healing light, taking steps, and we have this reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help when offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. And then we have give back. Okay, so I'm going to read it, but I don't take these cards literally usually. I read them intuitively. So for the give back, we have today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It's about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits as it's highly likely that somebody really needs it today. So with this reach out and with this give back, and address your addictions and begin to explore taking steps toward the healing light. We have movement. We have lotus flower unfoldment. We have Ace of Action. This cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your health and dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's really time to get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business, have confidence in your abilities, and set your intentions. Okay, so I'm really getting this vibe. Here, we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And then we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. We have Lord Ganesh. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Then we have Joan of Arc. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Just with the oracles alone, I haven't even cracked open your tarot reading. But what I'm seeing here is some of you guys have been struggling with maybe overeating, overgiving, overgiving. There's addictive tendencies here. And Spirit is telling you, this is your year. This is 2020. This is the year you're going to change all that. You're going to eat better. You're going to take care of your avatar. You're going to ground and center. You've been training for this for a lifetime. Some of you are light workers. You are in service. It says reach out, give back. Some of you need to do that, but I'm not picking that up. I feel like you have been doing that. And Spirit's saying, allow people to give back to you, okay? Allow people to give back to you. I also feel like you've been on this ascension journey with this lotus flower. This is enlightenment, right? It represents enlightenment. And look at that big sun up there. The lotus, the roots go way down underneath the water. I just noticed that's a hand. I don't know if you can see that, but that silhouette is a hand holding the sun, palming it. So, lotus flowers root themselves deep down in the mud at the bottom of the pond or the lake. And they grow this big, long root. They literally will climb however many feet deep that water is to get to the surface and then slowly unfold to the sun's rays, right? So that's what it's like to be on the ascension journey. Okay, ascension. The age of light. This is the age of Aquarius, the age of light that we're coming into. And so what I'm seeing is that you guys are going to be taking action, movement, action, Ace of Action, toward bettering yourself, toward making those changes, toward having healthy boundaries, learning how to be giving, kind, and loving, but also to nurture yourself and to know when it's okay to say no. Okay? And this address your addictions. We all have them. There's no shame in this game, right? Everybody has them. Mine is food. I love food. Not just food, but anything that makes me feel luxuriant. I like nice warm sweaters. I like pretty jewelry. Anything that feels opulent, right? And food is one of those for me. And coffee. I love coffee. So I just feel like this is Spirit's way of saying you're on the ascension journey. Your spiritual path you've been training for lifetimes. You know, if you look at the Trinity, the body, mind, spirit, right? I feel like you guys have been working on spirit and you've been working on your mind, but you've been neglecting your body. And I've gotten this message for quite a few people in these readings. But the healing light, I really love this. The healing light, taking steps, movement, Ace of action. You guys are on top of it. You're on top of it. And you're showing up in your own reading. The Sun card. Leo, big time. So let's take a look at your tarot. We have the Three of Cups in the upright, clarified by the Six of Cups. So a lot of you are going to be celebrating an accomplishment with a soulmate. Or it can be also because, when you're on the path to enlightenment, a lot of us are working on healing our inner child, right? And the Six of Cups is reminiscing about your childhood. Sometimes it's an ex-lover or a childhood sweetheart. It's a soulmate energy, and it's in the upright. So I feel like some of you might actually meet your soulmate in 2020 if you're single. So you might be celebrating a union with somebody from your past, an ex-lover, childhood sweetheart, or it could just be a soulmate that you are calling in, right? Soulmate energy on the table. And for those of you who are already married or already in a committed relationship, this could be you looking back on your childhood and maybe looking at it with new eyes, with new perspective, with healing tendencies, right? So then we have, because that might be where some of these addictions came from. So this, with the Three of Cups, this is celebrating. Some of you, it could be drinking, just saying. With the Three and Six of Cups, and the address your addictions. I'm not really feeling it, but it could be, just could be for some of you. All right, then we have the Death card in the upright. So the baby the death is happening so that the rebirth can occur. The baby is in the gestation period, okay? So death and transformation, this is, old things will die away so that new things can be born in 2020 for you. And it looks like it could have to do with finances or family. Once again, I'm getting family with you guys. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is all about traditional family traditions. It's like the grandfather, the mother, the father, the grandbabies. It's about inherited money. It's about, very, very traditional family life. So with the Death card, I think what's happening, I'm getting a couple messages here. For some of you, this is going to be a big change in your family life. And it might be like an inheritance. It could be that somebody, we are in eclipse season, and it's when lives transition and new lives come in, new souls. Some of you might experience a loss of an elderly loved one to make room for new souls to enter into the family. Others of you, this is going to be an end of a marriage. I hate to say it, but it could be for some of you, or a committed relationship. Take these as they resonate. You'll know this is not news, okay? This is stuff that's been brewing probably for at least a year, if not more. For others of you, this is a windfall. This is, going to change your life. It's a transition. It's changing who you are and what your value. Oh, and you know what I just heard in my head? For some of you guys, your paradigm is changing. You're going to lose your religion and gain a new one. Because the Ten of Pentacles is tradition. And it's the tree of the Kabbalah tree, or whatever you call it. Tree of life. So, Kabbalah, I can't pronounce it. But anyhow, so for some of you, you're actually leveling up spiritually. You will be changing how you perceive spirituality, God, the angels, whatever your paradigm is, your belief system could be changing in the year of 2020. Mine did, big time. It took a couple of years, but it really sealed the deal in 2019. All for the better. So something's ending traditional in your traditional fashion. It's going to be in the family. It doesn't have to be an ending. Spirit keeps like bringing me more stories. For some of you, it's definitely an ending. It's a transition of a departing loved one, and then a new birth will come into the family. For others of you, this is money. It's new family abundance, whether it's something you inherit or you hit the lottery or you just really are grounding yourself into stability in family life. For others of you, I feel like this is a divorce. I don't know why. I got to put it out there. All right, then we've got the Three of Swords, and that's supporting that death card. Some of you are going to get divorced because there might have been third-party situations going on. We got the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. Clarifying, the Three of Swords is the Knight of Wands. And for me, the Knight of Wands at times can be a player. Somebody who's in and out of your life, right? Somebody that burns bright with passion and fizzles out real quickly. They come in and then they go out. And it's in the upright. Also, it could be a passionate new beginning at something too, okay? Because the knights are on a quest. So you might just turn yourself to like attacking, being the knight, being fired up and getting active when it comes to addressing your addictions, which have been bringing you a lot of heartbreak and sadness, okay? I know that, before I lost all my weight, I was so miserable and unhappy, and that Three of Swords, my heart was broken all the time, and I just didn't know how to change my behaviors. So it was a true struggle for me. So for some of you, this Knight of Wands is literally getting that inspiration, that 2020, resolution to get up out of your chair, take care of business, whatever your business is, whether it's losing weight, stopping drinking, stopping smoking, eating better, exercising more, having healthy boundaries when it comes to people that take advantage of you, right? Because you give a lot and people take a lot. That reach out, you give, they reach out and take, right? But they need to give back sometimes too. All right, so those are the messages for that Three of Swords. I really feel like some of you guys are going through a relationship challenge. Could be third-party situation, could be divorce on the horizon, or at least on your mind. And this Knight of Wands is player mentality right underneath that Three of Swords. So for some of you, you could be in a relationship where people are cheating on you, or your person has cheated on you, or perhaps they just didn't commit, right? This could be your commitment. You're looking for commitment. Maybe this transition that's happening with the Death card could be you saying no to somebody who's had player energy and broke your heart, and you might be telling them, unless you can bring me the security of a commitment, this is over, right? And I'm hearing that for some of you, if you let this go, you've got another soulmate here that is coming in for you. For others of you who that doesn't apply to, I'm seriously hearing that a lot of you, you're just working on your family traditions, you're changing the dynamic. I'm just hearing two different scenarios. One is health. It applies to you guys. There are certain ones of you whose health has been failing. Three of Swords can be heart problems, can be heart attack, can be, just high blood pressure. It has to do with things with the heart, right? Three knives in the heart. So for some of you, this is health related. This is you getting on top of what you need to get on top of for your 2020 resolution of getting healthy. Okay? For others of you, this looks like a relationship that has been tumultuous and Some of you guys met a soulmate and you were already committed to somebody else. And now you're facing the decision on whether or not you need to stay in the committed relationship you're in, or if you need to, Three of Cups, celebrate and move on with the Six of Cups energy. Just calling it the way I see it. I'm channeling lots of different directives here, so take the one that resonates with you. Okay, and then your outcome for 2020 is we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright, which is great because all the times it's showed up in readings today, it's been in the reverse. You guys have it in the upright. So this is a new beginning. This is new. This is, if you lose these 10 pentacles, this is you starting all over again. This is you getting a new offer, getting new projects, new renewal of earthly things. And then your outcome is the sun. Come on, guys. You're showing up in your own reading. How beautiful. So if you're struggling with any kind of addictions, make sure you're on top of that. Take steps, right? Begin to explore your addictions by taking steps, moving into healing light, movement. Maybe your body just needs to get up and move, right? Unfoldment. This is something that's going to take practice. If you want to change the way you do things, you've got to do things differently than you ever did them before, and you got to practice them every day to change your trajectory. All right. In our lives, we have certain they're like records that play in the background, right? They are our programming. What our parents did and their parents did and their parents before them did, and it's been passed down lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and Spirit might be saying the buck stops here. It's time for you guys to be the ones. You've been training for this for lifetimes, right? Where do you need to establish healthy boundaries? Could be with your own self. It doesn't have to be somebody else. You might need to establish healthy boundaries with what you eat, how you move, how you show up. And then we've got this Ace of Action reinforcing that movement needs to happen. It's a heralding time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, pursuing your dreams, or your health. This is a card of action. If you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. Voice of truth and infinite abundance. For some of you guys, this is a windfall. Just saying. And it's going to end your old paradigm. It's going to change things. It's going to be totally different. It's going to whoosh, turn everything different. All right, so I wanted to get you... Oh, by the way, bottom of the deck was the Eight of Cups. Some of you guys, this is a divorce. I'm just saying. It's walking away from something that no longer serves you. Eight of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. It's when you get stuck. If you were on a diet, that would be plateauing. That would be getting... Oh, and look at that. That wasn't supposed to be in there. Just showing you Four of Wands. For some of you, it is. It's a relationship. All right, so what was I saying? Oh, the Eight of Cups is emotional. There's a lot of emotion in Eight of Cups. You're almost there. You're 2 away from success. But if you look at it like a diet, or it's stagnation. It's hitting a plateau. It's not being able to get to the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. All right, which ultimately leads to the Ten of Cups, which is the happiest home life available. You got a lot of cups here, just saying. Could be dealing with a water sign. I've got Leo here. You're all here. You've got air, fire, water, earth. Air, fire, earth, and water. They're all here. Okay, so I'm sorry. I drew a card, but it didn't feel like the energy. I was not putting my attention on the cards. So let's take a look at what does the angel answer cards have to say to Leo in 2020. There's something better. So some of you guys, yeah, I feel like you're calling in a new soulmate and you might be ending something with another person. Could be a job, could be anything, really. But it has to do with finances, family security, or commitment. We have ask for help from others. See, look, reach out. Reach out. Ask for help. And don't be afraid to receive. Let people give back to you. Listen to your intuition. One more. No. Some of you need those healthy boundaries. Remember, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Learn how to operate off the word no. Don't let people take advantage of you. I've got look for a sign on the bottom of the deck. All right, so guys, I hope this has helped. There was a lot of different messages here, so I'm going to bet that there's a lot of different Leos tuning in to look at this. So like I said, for some of you guys, this is about, bettering yourself by making better choices, by addressing your addictions, taking steps to heal. For some of you, this is your enlightenment. This is your ascension journey. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You need to voice your truth, clear out that throat chakra. And Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Did I read that one to you guys? Because I drew it too. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Yeah, because people are going to be reaching out. You're going to reach out to people and they're going to reciprocate. And it's time. I'm hearing it's time. And, this abundance, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance with this 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to come into some money. Probably family money or family business. Okay? Others of you, I feel like there's a divorce happening. And it's okay because things are being cleared. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So, if you think you're on a twin flame journey and you're in a third-party relationship or married or living with somebody or have other commitments or whatever whatever the energy that's in between you is with the Three of Swords, you will be addressing that in 2020. You're going to decide if you need to stay or if you need to go. Eight of Cups, walk away. Okay? Taking steps. Look at, she's walking away. She's turning her back to something. Okay? And this is very healing. The healing light. This is a gift from the universe. Okay? There's something better. For some of you guys, you're going to have to cut something out of your life. Learn how to say no. Listen to your intuition and ask for help from others. So this has been your 2020 prediction. I hope you guys resonate with it. Let me know in the comments section if it resonated. I love to read your comments. I'm small enough channel right now that I can answer them all. I love to interact with you. If we grow and get super large, which we're going to, I already know, I see it. I am psychic. I see it coming. It's divine timing is what I've been told. Divine timing. I'm still working on my inner child, and a lot of my inner wounding is about abandonment and feelings of lack. And so that I'm sure is part of my manifestations. And so I am clearing all of that out. And when that's cleared out, everything's just going to fall into place like clickety clack, right? And the same thing with you guys. So treat yourself nicely. If you have things that you over partake in, whatever it is, take care of yourself, get on top of that, and learn to give and receive. Be willing to let others give back. And that's all I got to tell you. I love you guys, and I will see you next time I'm called to the table. Namaste.